Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, February 25th, 2014 by Gaia Blooming. Our energy mantra for today is I am the magic of the universe. You are also the magic of the universe. And today we have another really cool astro day. We will be building all through the day to the Sun conjunct Neptune, happening at 8:55 p.m. Pacific time. And like I mentioned yesterday, this is great astro for making a wish and surrendering your dreams, your aspirations, all of that to the universe and allowing the universe to show you the path how, or to even bring it to you. But put it out there, and for different people, there's different things. Some people need to take a little movement to get to it, and some people need to stop a little movement to get to where they want to go. So it's a good time to tune in to what your balance is among the energy of surrender, in and amongst the energy of surrender. So we have a lot of cool action astro building to this as well today. We start off with the moon connecting to Mars. So the moon is in Gemini, connecting to Mars in Aries. And I think moon in Gemini is reminding us to be mindful. I think it's really great on this day of Neptune and Sun coming together to keep our mindfulness, our awareness about us. What are we putting out there? What wishes are we putting out there? Are they conscious, or is there unconscious stuff going on? And I think it's the same with our action. Is our action coming from a place of fear? Is it coming from a place of love? Or is it coming from a place of pure, will? I will knock this door down because I want it. And the universe is like, okay, with my little pinky, I can hold that door up against all your powers of knocking it down, and you're not going to get there until it's the right time. So pay attention. Be mindfulness, or to your mindfulness, and tune in. The moon in Gemini is then going to be opposite Saturn in Sagittarius, which is at 4 degrees. So this is like a little belief revolution that's happening right there, a little mindfulness revolution. And, I think a lot of times there's that saying that what you desire is right outside your comfort zone. I also think sometimes that what you desire is right outside your belief zone, because you're like, I don't really believe that I can have that. Maybe it's time to just extend a little bit, expand a little bit and be like, oh yeah, maybe I can have that. And again, that's going to feed into that Sun conjunct Neptune happening later tonight. The moon's going to connect to Venus, positive connection, sextile, and this, I think, is reminding us to be mindful of our value, because sometimes, when we put our beliefs out there, our wishes, we're like, oh, I'm not really worth it. So that's reminding you, bring up that mindfulness of your value. We then enter the interesting part of the day with some squares going on. The Sun is going to be squaring the moon. So Sun in Pisces squaring Moon in Gemini, and then the Moon in Gemini is going to be squaring Neptune in Pisces, which is almost right there on the Sun. And so I think this is the part of the day. Let's see, what time is that all happening at? Those are happening in the morning, 9, 10 a.m. That's going to be happening Pacific time. And so that's the time where I think we're really going to be wrestling with can I really have what I want? Am I really worth it? Am I enough? Does the universe support me? Is the universe helping me get there? And so this, I think, your best thing that you can do, if you can set aside time, like even just 5 minutes at work, even a minute, and practice mindfulness, practice some meditation, and connect in your mind to your third eye. Your third eye is right here with all the mind action happening right here. If you can connect your mystic to, this little Napoleon, sometimes my mind can act like Napoleon, sometimes it can be very pleasant, but if you can connect the two, then I think that you'll be able to make it through those squares, which, remember, they have different agendas. And, the moon in Gemini may think that it knows best, but I do err to the side of the Pisces flow and honoring Spirit, because I think Spirit has that view that really does know best. And I think if you don't do that, your emotions might get a little involved, and some of the worth stuff that we already talked about may come up. So really, tune into yourself. helping us with that mindfulness, the moon is going to connect to Mercury in Aquarius. And Mercury in Aquarius reminds us that there is a lot more possible than we ever could believe. So I think that's really a nice little connection to take us out of those squares. Also, we then have so much astro today, so much. Mars connecting to Saturn. And, I think this is giving us an opportunity. It's a trine, by the way. Mars in Aries, connecting Saturn and Sagittarius, those baby steps at 4 degrees. I think this is giving us an opportunity to take, again, some of those action, baby steps, according to our now expanded belief. So it could be like a small baby step, writing something in my journal. Like, I actually believe my thing that I'm wishing on, that I'm working for right now, is I want to go to B School, Marie Forleo's B School, and I have a GoFundMe. So I'll be writing in my journal, like, I do believe this can happen. And maybe I'll take an action step of asking somebody to help me out. So take a little action step. And then at 8:55 p.m., we have the Sun connecting to Neptune. And I love this because Neptune's number is 7. And the Sun and Neptune are meeting at 7 degrees. Like, I love the astro. This is such a mystical experience. This is such an opportunity to connect to the mystical in this moment, to the magic in this moment. And remember our mantra, I am the magic of the universe. Remember that as you're bringing on your wishes. And then the last thing that I want to mention, I love this, it's like just completing this magical day. At 11:11 p.m., it is Pacific time, but that's like 1:11 a.m. Eastern, the moon is going to sextile Uranus. The moon in Gemini, sextiling Uranus. And this can, Uranus can always bring like sudden things. I think we're all going to be probably asleep, close to asleep by this time, but I think it's just reminding us, like, 11:11 is like this magical doorway that we're going through, and it's like, here you go, here we go. Our card for today is great. It is the Father of Cups. Look, there's that magical black swan in there, but this is reminding you, find your balance between your emotions. The Cups is very emotional, but he's mastered it. He's not letting his emotions go into his mind and take over and make him go like, oh, I can't get this. It's calm, balance, flowing down the river. So find that within you and have a magical day. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.